a video a while back about anger, and I promised 2 more videos to give you 3 good steps that you can take to help control your anger. In the first video, I talked about how wonderful it can be if you can just walk away, particularly if you can get out in nature, away from concrete and asphalt. But sometimes that's just not possible. We can't leave. We're stuck in whatever situation we may be in. What do? I have 2 techniques for that. This is the first. It's called the Warrior Presents Fire. It's a breathing technique. Both of these techniques I'm going to tell you about in this video and the one in the next are also breathing techniques. The first thing you want to do is get rid of that anger. So when you breathe in, imagine nothing but white light, goodness, pureness, comfort, calmness, tranquility coming into your body. When you exhale, you want to exhale all that fiery anger, and you want to focus on that anger going out of your navel. And as a matter of fact, hold your hands like this and put them over your navel if you're able. And imagine that anger just shooting right out of those 2 index fingers, not at the person you're angry at. I know that may be very tempting, believe me, but we want to get that anger out of us and not send it to someone else. That would be bad for our personal soul and karma, if you will. So you want to just let that go. Get it out of your body. Deep breaths in, and here's the key. Slower breaths out. You want to spend more time exhaling than you do inhaling. When we get angry, we tend to take short breaths. As a matter of fact, any emotional event, when it's strong emotions, whether it's sadness, grief, frustration, pain, this breathing technique is good for all of that, because when we do that, we're taking short, shallow breaths, and our energy is all up here. It's all around our throat. We've heard your heart is in your throat, perhaps, and that's very similar to what I'm talking about. Your energy, your emotion is way up here and in your throat, and you want to push that down and allow good, white, calm light, so to speak, energy to fill that void up here so that you can think clearer. So imagine all of that energy going out through your navel in that slow exhale. Take as long a time as you possibly can to exhale, because that's what's going to get the emotion down, under control, under control. You see how our language kind of gives us clues as to what's going on? So if we can push that anger down and get it under control and push it out, then our heart won't be in our chest and our throats as much anymore. And we'll find ourselves being calmer. And the best part is you can think clearer. So if someone has angered you, you can think clearer as to how to contradict their argument, if that's what situation you're in, or how to deal with what's going on around you. If violence is imminent, you can figure out the best way to either avoid it or confront it and be successful. If someone has done something illegal or made an action that has triggered you, there's a way that you can do something about it, either by calling authorities or writing to somebody who's in power in the situation. Taking your time, not acting right now, is sometimes the best way to get revenge. Because if they've really wronged you, there are ways to expose this abuse. And abusers, the one thing they don't like, they're just like cockroaches, they don't want to be seen in the light. So if somebody has abused you and done something that the natural reaction would be anger, frustration, you'd be furious, then you can do something about it. But you really can't think about the proper options when you're angry. So get that anger under control by bringing that energy down, getting rid of all that red anger, that energy, and calming yourself down so you can think clearer and make a better plan of action. Thank you for watching.